been happening in Palestine, particularly in Gaza, for the past close to 18 months, a good year and a half now we're coming up to, and it's still ongoing, unfortunately. This time last year, we decided to come together as a group of women because we noticed that a lot of women's needs weren't being met. As per usual, when we see something like this happen, whether it's a natural disaster as per the earthquake that happened in Turkey, or areas of conflict, and in this case what we're all witnessing is an actual genocide. So everybody gets affected by it, but statistics show that women are disproportionately affected. We have different needs to what men and children might have, and a lot of those are around being a woman. What we did, we went out as a group of women to Egypt, which was the nearest, safest place for us to go, and we packed gender-specific aid in the form of hygiene kits. So what we sent in was things like soap, wipes, sanitizer, shampoo, and most importantly, sanitary towels. It's a need that every woman has, you know, and it's not something that we should shy away from. It's there, you know, we all came, the fact of life is that we all came from a woman, and for that woman to have given birth to you, she would have had to have experienced such things. So being in a conflict zone and going through something like that is very, very, very difficult. It's difficult at the best of times. You know, there are women out there that are going through this, they are experiencing pregnancy, they are looking for food, you know, water is a big necessity as well. So 12 months later, we're here again. As ISRA UK, we've come together again to take a group of 11 or 12 women, well, it's 12 including me, so 11 women that will be going out and doing exactly the same thing, inshallah. Naima being one of them. She's worked really, really hard to put several events together, not just this one, to both raise awareness around what is going on and to raise funds as well, most importantly. What we will be doing is travelling out to Egypt, purchasing the products there, so all the soap, shampoo, everything, the sanitary towels, they'll all be purchased inside Egypt. Inshallah, we leave, is it in 10 days or so? On the 20th of March we will leave. We will go out there, we will spend a couple of days in a warehouse where we will pack all the items and we will load them onto the truck, the equivalent of a 40-foot container, inshallah, and we will send it across the border when we're able to. As we know at the moment, Israel being what it is, has said that no aid is going in. We're still going to go ahead. We're not going to give up, because that's exactly what they want. When they say things like this, they want people to not donate because, oh, the aid isn't going in. They want people to not travel out because, oh, the aid isn't going. We're going to do it. This can sit in a warehouse if it has to and wait until we can send the aid in. Our brothers and sisters need it. We're not just sending female-specific items in. Inshallah, there's a group, a men's group that will be going a week before we get there. So in a few days' time, inshallah, they will be leaving. And on that convoy, we will be sending in food, clothing, shelter items and flour. These are all essentials that are needed inside of Gaza and have consistently been needed. As an organisation, I'll tell you a little bit about us, because unfortunately I'm not going to be able to stay, I have to be at another event, but I'll tell you a little bit about us, and I'm sure that Naima will answer any further questions that you have. As an organisation, we're called ISRA UK. We're a Birmingham-based charity, and we have been in the city for 40 years. More specifically in Palestine, we've worked there for more or less that amount of time. And in Gaza, we've worked there since the blockades began. So we have long-term relationships with what we do. This is not a bandwagon that we've jumped on and thought, oh, you know, let's put aid in. We've built friendships, we've built relationships, we've invested in more ways than one in that place. You know, I've sponsored a little girl there from the 2012 incursion that happened. So, you know, we have family there as good as. So we're really invested in the work that we do. I would encourage you all to have a look at our website, have a look at our socials, find out a little bit more about what we do. I'd like to highlight that we've had several phone calls in the past week or so, and they're asking for something that's very, very basic, and that is water. It upsets me because it's something that we all take for granted, and they're asking for it. They want something as simple as water that they can drink. So whilst they might be able to access water, it's not fit for drinking. So we have lots of projects there at the moment where we take potable, it's called potable water, where we ship it into them from other parts inside Gaza and get that water to them. But unfortunately it costs money, diesel costs money, the trucks cost money, and to pay the people to transport it costs money. So I'd encourage you all to please have a look at our socials, have a look at our website and support us. If you can't support financially, just raise awareness around what is going on. We mustn't forget, we mustn't ignore what's going on inside Gaza. There are our brothers and sisters that really, really need us, and I'm very proud that people like Naima and others from behind the scenes that support such evenings and events have come together to keep raising awareness. So please, 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 thank you all for being here, and please keep raising awareness for our brothers and sisters. Jazakallah khair. Thank you so much.